Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar. Welcome to another lesson. In today's lesson we're going to be learning Tom Petty's song, Last Dance with Mary Jane. Love this song, and I actually played this song live on the second gig that I ever played in my entire life. So at the end of this lesson, I'm going to put that whole track there just for fun. If you want to hear me singing the song, then that's at the end of the lesson. Alright, let's get into this lesson. See you there. Before we get into the lesson, I'm just going to show you a quick little magic trick. Check it out. It didn't work. One more time. Quick little magic trick. There we go. If you want to get the downloadable version of this book that'll teach you all the chords you're ever going to need to know, there's a link for that under this video. Alright, let's get into the lesson. I'll see you in the close-up. See you there. Alright, let's get right into the close-up. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting off thinking of an A minor shape, but we are going to be actually playing open notes here at the beginning. So we're actually going to be strumming down on the 3rd and the 4th string open, and then we're going to do a hammer on, and we're ending it off on A minor. Okay, so we're playing those two notes, 3rd and 4th string, hammering down on them, 2nd fret, also coming down on an A minor chord, right? And then a strum on that A minor. So okay, so now we're going up here to a G, and we're kind of tapping the bass twice. So we're going bass, bass, down on the strings. Okay, so that's, and now we're going to go down to a D, and now with the D what I'm doing is I'm starting off without my middle finger. So let's, see that? So starting off without that middle finger, coming down on it, and then doing a hammer onto the 2nd fret 1st string. It's a little bit tricky to get that note to ring out clearly, but if you practice it enough, you'll get it, okay? And another thing that I'm doing is I'm muting out the strings after every downstroke. So that's, I actually muted out here too, so. And now I'm doing kind of like a down, up, down, down at the end with that last A minor. So it's D without the middle finger, and then we're ending it off on an A minor. Okay, so okay, and you can kind of play with that strumming, but that's kind of the feel that we're going for. This kind of ba-dum, bam, bum, bum, bam, ba-dum, bam, bum, bum, bam. Now the second time around, again we're doing A minor, except now we're adding in that 7th in there, okay? So that's A minor 7 now. Teach all of this in the beginner chord book that you can download. Link is under or above me. So first time around without that 7, second time around we're going ba-dum, bam. You see that? G. Okay, so that's kind of the main verse chord progression and what's happening. So let me just play it for you one more time. So it's this kind of ba-dum, bam, bum, bum, bam. See that? Boom, bum, bam. Adding in that 7th. Bum, bum. Okay, so that's the verse. Kind of go for that groove. It doesn't really matter the down and the ups, what the right hand is doing. You're going for that boom, boom, ba, da, da, da. There's lots of ways that you can strum it. The important thing is do, da, da. Right? That boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, bam. So boom, boom, bam, do, da. Right? That's what you're going for. we're accenting those last downstrokes. Do, do, da, do, do, da, do, do. Okay, so that's the verse. Then the chorus goes into this E minor chord. Just dance with Mary Jane, 2 times 2 bars to kill the pain. Then it goes into the A. Back to the E minor, again for 2 bars. Back to the A, 2, 3, 4. Then it ends off on a G, and that takes us back into the. Okay? Alright, so that's the easiest way that you could do it. Now, to show you a cool thing that you could do on this this A chord. So, I just played a normal A chord. Now, when I was showing it to you, the kind of simplified way. But what you could also do is go. And that's what they do in the original, right? So what I'm doing there is I'm playing the A chord. I'm playing the A chord triad, basically, right? The A major triad. All the way up the neck, okay? So that's gonna go like this. We're just gonna play the normal A as you already know it. Then we're gonna play it here. And what this is I'm barring down on the first 2 strings, 5th fret, and with my middle finger, 3rd string, 6th fret. Okay, so bam, bam, ba-da-dum, right? Now I'm playing what looks like a D major, but my 1st and 2nd finger are on the 7th fret. That's A triad again, A major triad. And then we're going to end it off with what we have here, an octave higher, right? So bam, bam. Right, that's what's happening in the original. It sounds really cool. So E minor, last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the flame. Bam, 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 bam. I feel something creeping in. I'm tired of this town again. And then it goes back into. One more cool thing that I want to show you. Okay, so what I'm doing now, and this happens in the solo, is I'm holding down the 2nd and 3rd string. I'm bending up on them. Up, down. The 2nd and 3rd string on the 5th fret, so that's. So, I'm kind of doing a little pull off. So up, down, little pull, 7th fret, 4th string, back to the 5th fret, and then a bend up to the 7th fret again. So on the 7th fret, bending up to the 8th fret. So that's the 2nd time around. So 1st time around, 2nd time around. Now I'm ending on this note. So okay, so that's just a little something for you to play with. I always thought that little lick was really cool. Okay, so I hope that this lesson made sense. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video with a fun little recording of me singing the song back in 2010. So this was actually the 2nd gig that I had ever played in my whole life. I was using this guitar and I was singing it. Don't ask me why. I'm not a good singer, but I was singing it. So if you want to hear me singing the song just for fun, then keep watching. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson. I hope this made sense. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
downtown, had a good looking mama. I never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right with the Indiana boys on Indiana night. She moved down here at the age of 18. She wore the bells away, was born in the city. I was introduced and we both started moving. She said I didn't get married, but I got to keep moving. She's standing in her underwear, looking down from a hotel room. The night ball will be coming soon. Oh my, oh hell yes, I got to put on that party dress. Buy me a drink, sing me a song, take me as I come, cause I can't stay long. What I've been told, you never slow down, you never go old. I'm tired of screwing up, I'm tired of going down, I'm tired of myself, I'm tired of this town. Oh my, oh hell yes, you got to put on that party dress. It was 2:45 when I woke up alone. I hit the last number, I walked through the window.